This summer has been full of great gaming news, really mediocre gaming conferences, at least so far. PlayStation had theirs almost a month ago, Xbox just had theirs, and Summer Game Fest just happened. The PlayStation Showcase was sold to us to be something excited for, especially after the 2-year hiatus. Expectations were running high, and PlayStation honestly fell flat with this one. They honestly could have been better. We got some great sounding indie titles, a couple of great third-party and second-party games, but very little what hardcore fans like myself are excited for. That was so good and that noise happened. Let's get into the PlayStation first-party exclusive games themselves. Haven Studios, a newly acquired studio by PlayStation, is creating a new multiplayer games of service title called Fair Games. Released on PS5 and PC in 2024. Looks very generic from the CG trailer alone and very Ubisoft feel at first glance. Not impressed. Firewalk, a new studio acquired by PlayStation, has also revealed their title, Concord. Not much is known with Concord, though it's clear about it be a first-person shooter. This is also being released on PS5 and PC. Helldivers 2 is also announced, a brand new follow to the popular Helldivers series. It's releasing later this year on PS5 and PC.
To spread prosperity, liberty,
and for the 1000th time, Final Fantasy 16 gets another quick trailer. Very excited to play this one. The demo is available to download as this video has been recorded. Go try it out. Spider-Man 2 gameplay is finally shown, the highlight of the entire PlayStation Showcase. Looks like more Spider-Man, which is great. While all not announced at the showcase, this game is officially being released October 3rd of 2023. Now let's talk about the third-party games and various indies. Snake crawls back into our lives as Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Alongside the announcement, another series of collection, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 will be available soon for PS5 and Xbox One later this year. Alan Wake 2 graces our screens in a big Resident Evil 4 fashion for a new trailer and a revamped and overshot gameplay.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
Bungie announced its first new project in more than a decade, Marathon, a sci-fi PvP extraction shooter. We got a CG trailer featuring the player characters known as the Runners. Also more Bungie news, the final chapter of Destiny's long story of Light vs. Dark. We got a brief teaser trailer. You'll get more news about this fella on the broadcast of Bungie channels on August 22nd.
Yeah, me too, kiddo. But hey, I'm here now. Wherever the hell here is.
Ghost Runner gets a secret later this year with Ghost Runner 2. Think outside the box with Plucky Squire's storybook game.
And even beyond. There, Jock finds a whole new world to explore.
Giant Squid comes out with a new game called Sword of the Light. Cat Quest, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Cat Quest, Pirates of the... It's a stupid fucking name. Cat Quest, Pirates of the Caribbean splashing into our console at some point next year. This game looks really cute. Kids will love it.
Catastrophe that would unfold. Very funny. Cat Quest, Pirates of the Caribbean. Coming 2025.
What? If you had any doubts that any developers had the previous games in the market, never will prove it to you. From the developers of Gris, this is another beautiful game. Revenant Hill also got announced, a game where you go on a journey to become a witch's familiar. Again, you play as a cat. I'm on it. Towers of Aquos hits PS5 next year. We got more gameplay details and a couple of shots that look straight out of Breath of the Wild. The Talos Principle 2 graces our screens again on PS5. No release date yet, but I know this would be a beautiful game itself.
Full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined.
And finally, Ultros, a psychedelic sci-fi story coming to PS5 and PS4 sometime in 2024. PSVR 2 is finally showing some love, especially with the slow start of the new device released earlier this year. Beat Saber launches on PSVR 2 on the day of the showcase with a brand new music pack. We got some footage of Resident Evil 4 Remake in case you didn't have a good time fighting Spaniards a few months ago. You'll be able to play this in VR soon. I'm quite excited for this. Crossfire Sierra Squad also comes to PSVR 2 at some point. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 Hiring Again is a mouthful of title, as you clearly can see. It's fucking stupid. Also comes to PSVR 2. And finally, Synapses, an immersive action shooter, launches on July 4th.
Impressive. I'll admit, you made a good team on the battlefield. Don't forget it. This is my mind, my war, my rules.
What a better day to shoot some virtual reality guns than Independence Day.
In the trenches, dude. Okay, go back. Rewind. Following up with their competitors 2 weeks later, Xbox showing swinging with their updates of upcoming Xbox titles for 2023 and beyond. The trends of releasing titles day one on Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass also continues as Xbox newer focus going forward. Now let's talk about the future of Xbox. The meat and bones of Xbox presentation in this showcase, meaning that their updates for Xbox first-party titles and exclusives. To kick off, we have the long-awaited fantasy RPG Fable. Got a new trailer showing off gameplay with no release date, sadly enough. Obsidian's upcoming title, Avowed, releasing 2024. The game looks gorgeous, especially in a genre that's been done numerous times.
The secrets you keep, you're either here to save us.
Deep dive into Bethesda's Starfield, releasing this fall. Starfield is the highlight of the show, very similar to No Man's Sky with typical Bethesda RPG charm from past titles such as Skyrim and Fallout. There's also limited edition Starfield themed Xbox and controller.
Will change humanity forever.
Ninja Theory's Hellblades 2 is revealed for the 1000th time. Gorgeous game, tad bit confusing. Gaming is confirmed for release date sometime in 2024, with also a little tad of weird music, which I'm kind of into. Forza Motorsport 8 also gets an update with the popular racing franchise, also exceeding expectations as per usual. High on Life is getting a new horror comedy DLC. High on Knife. Perfect name. Hi-Fi Rush gets a arcade challenge update. Mega Ball, a roguelike mech game with cats. It's gonna be person. Sea of Thieves is also getting a DLC, The Legend of Monkey Island, which is a highly regarded point-and-click adventure game that a lot of people I'm sure is gonna be excited for.
And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
Cyberpunk 2027, Phantom Liberty DLC gameplay is revealed. Cyberpunk is seemingly getting a comeback after the recent hit anime series Edge Runners, and Phantom Liberty seems to continue that trend, which I'm also very excited for the expansion. New look into Liza P, the Pinocchio-inspired Souls title, looks visually impressive, releasing September 19th, and will also be getting a demo later this year. The First Ascendance, a next-generation third-party shooter looter.
분석을 지원하여 조작의 재미를 훨씬 더 증대하였습니다. 이 밖에도 피드백을 반영하여 점프 모션, 총기 싸움.
A new Star Wars game is in development called Star Wars Outlaws, where you aren't playing as a main character in Star Wars universe. Shocking. Keeping up with the P's and 3's of this video, Persona 3 Reloaded also got an announcement trailer along with the Persona 5 Tactica.
Oh, that's new. I gotta try this.
Who's there?
A new DLC for Like a Dragon called Infinite Wealth, which I'm very excited for, even though I didn't finish the first game. Overwatch 2 announces Invasion, a PvE mode. Dungeons of Hilberg, a new action-adventure RPG puzzle, looks like a PS2 game for all the good reasons. Announcement trailer for the new first-party game South of Midnight.
Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
While Summer Game Fest started iffy thanks to COVID, this year Summer Game Fest finally took an exciting turn. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is revealed, releasing in January 2024. Very interesting Metroidvania action game, looks exciting.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us.
Mortal Kombat 1 trailer is revealed, a new reboot for the MK series, and it looks damn incredible in all the right areas. Nick Cage, oddly enough, is a featured character in Dead by Daylight. Does that game need any more DLC? Like, can we just be done with it?
No, more DLC.
Yeah, baby, Sonic Superstars. Sonic Superstars, a surprising announcement from Sonic Team releasing this fall, takes Sonic back to its roots but in a new 2.5D style. It's about fucking time that we get a good 2D Sonic game again. Jared Carpenter's Toxic Commando is revealed. Baldur's Gate 3 releasing August 31st, 2023.
Baldur's Gate, from enemies within and without.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate grant.
Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis World is announced. A new entry to the Final Fantasy VII universe will be available on iOS/Android. Immortals of Avium trailer is revealed. This is that magic first-person shooter game that we saw a couple of months ago. Now you get a better trailer, I guess.
Fortnite Wilds is revealed, featuring a new Optimus Prime character skin and more. I'm not even going to question that one. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is revealed, a direct continuation to the Final Fantasy VII Remake title, new playable characters, locations, and more, releasing early 2024 on PS5. This game had a weird thing with like it's releasing in 2 disc again, like it's bringing back 2 disc. We've had 2 disc games for the last 5 years, or for the last 2 years on the PS4 genre. It's an installation game and like a fucking game disc. It's so common. Like, are we just getting like I said, just 2 whole discs for the whole thing? Like the game is split up into, you know how big of a game you have to be split up into 2 fucking discs? It's awesome. Me too. Have to get up from your couch after you left Midgard.